put it away and I'm making small talk, but I'm still watching him, out the corner of my eye. By the time I put the money away and get the condom out, he literally has pulled a butcher knife from his side of the.
Today we're reacting to a story from a professional seminal criminal. Basically just a horror story from a professional intercourse habit, a D1 night walker. The fact that people are even subject to this life of walking on a street, getting in somebody's car, having relations, getting out, giving the money to somebody and never seeing none of that bread. And anytime they need anything, they just hit their pimp up. It's just crazy. It's insane. And it just shows how sick and twisted and wild the world can be.
I love story times, so I'm gonna do one. So this one time I was working in Oakland. I was out on the street. I was on the Blade.
Oh, damn. Damn. If you're not aware, the Blade this is where, those women that you might drive by, might be half naked outside on the street, and they look at you and they're like, oh, would you like to get sucked or fucked? That's them.
If you don't know what the Blade is, it's where girls go, stand on the street, and work as prostitutes. So yeah, I was outside working, and this guy pulled up on me, and
this is a crazy job, by the way, and I don't know really how. There's a lot of ways that these women be getting into this situation. They more so come from. I'm saying detrimental background, you feel me? But the choice to get here is kind of crazy. And from the videos that I've seen, it's kind of like they almost get not finessed into it, but kind of though. Like pimps really be they got that manipulation shit on lock. Like they got that manipulation shit on lock. Fuck their head all the way up. How you go out, that's like you, bro. So imagine you right now watching. You went out there, right? Started fucking some shit. You know what I'm saying? You start hitting some shit. And then a girl be like, hey, all that bread you made from fucking that girl, give me all that money real quick. And you're like, yes, ma'am. And you go about and you just keep fucking.
He told me he had $150 for a car date. If you don't know what a car date is, it means a quick interaction.
Yikes.
That may or may not include intercourse.
Oh, really?
In the car. So he pulls up a couple of blocks and we park. It's like 2 a.m. It's nobody outside. It's very dark. But he parked next to a curb that was real high. So if I tried to open the door, it wasn't going to open.
Oh, hell nah, bro. And then that's the other thing, bro. So boom. Me and my partners, right? This is gonna sound crazy, but we had just moved to Houston. One of my dogs, he was like, hey, y'all trying to go see Bissonnet? I was like, what's Bissonnet? He's like, oh, that's where all the, the toots be. Let's just call them there. All the toots be out on Bissonnet. You know what I'm saying? We never really pressed up on it. It was whatever what it was. But I guess these niggas was taking a ride one day. And so we finna go do something. It's over by Bissonnet. We're gonna take a ride down, see what the hell hitting for. Or just to see, right? Just to see, like we were going to one of those zoos where you feed the animals, you roll the window down and you give them the zoo, and then you roll back up and you keep going. We was doing one of them plays, right? So we pull up and bro, that shit is crazy. I'm telling you, they out there really thugging, cars parked up. They get out a whip, walk over to another car, get some bread up, walk over to, bro, it's a crazy lifestyle. And then they looking at you like, we're gonna get in there, like, we gonna get in there and get wicked real quick. It's wild.
Well, it wasn't gonna open out all the way at least, right? So I tell him to move up a little bit and he does. And I don't even check the door again. I just figure, oh, he moved up, so it's probably gonna open, right? That was dumb. I should have never not checked again. He hands me the money and I put it away and I'm making small talk, but I'm still watching him, out the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
And by the time I put the money away and get the condom out, he literally has pulled a butcher knife from his side of the car.
Damn, bro. Damn.
On the side of the seat and pulled it out, and I don't even know what the hell he planned on doing with it, if he was gonna threaten me with it or he was going to just use it right away. I don't know. But I was able to squeeze so tight outside of his car that I got like scraped on both sides of my hips to where I was bleeding because I moved so fast. And it happened to be a day where I didn't glue my wig down, which is not common. And he tried to grab me by my hair and my wig
that joint came off.
So I was able to squeeze and get out of the car and get away from him because, you know, my wig came off. And he ended up throwing the wig out of the fucking window.
And she laughing like, oh shit, like that's just another night on the blade Saturday. I mean, I guess it is, but damn. When you could just get a normal job and deal with normal problems. Instead, you got knife-wielding, crazy, woman-deprived niggas trying to get on that.
While I'm feeling open, I guess I'll do another story time. Sometimes it's hard to think of what story time to do because I don't want to be like vulgar or graphic in the details of the story. But you know, the profession of prostitution is graphic and vulgar within itself.
Right.
So here it goes. Okay, so my very first trip out of state to work on the blade was to Texas. And I went to Houston to
Guys, see?
walk on Bissonnette.
Hey!
Bissonnette is
similar
to all the blades you see in California and LA or whatnot, or wherever. So it was popular to stand in this hotel parking lot.
The Oyo. But don't ask how I know that. We were leaving and I saw the hotel and that you could tell that's where they was taking them, to the Oyo motel.
Because the hotel owners allowed you to pay like
$20. You get okay, this is sounding crazy. Okay, hold on. This is sounding crazy like I was doing this shit. Mind you, I've learned this information. This information I've learned. Why she gonna say 20? To book one room and then you leave that night.
I don't know, $20 or $30 to use a room for 1 hour.
I sound like I'm being this big fucking dance. Oh my god.
And so most of the girls stood there and the Johns would just take them right in the room.
I swear I wasn't on that, y'all.
And I decided I wanted to walk down the street because that's what I was used to. I wasn't used to just standing in one spot waiting on cars. I was used to walking down the street and advertising my services. Well, not services, but I guess just my looks. And so
she just proud of
I
this
walk
shit.
down a little bit and this guy pulls over who happens to be black, which is a little bit new for me because most of the clientele where I'm from in California were like Hispanic, Asian, or white.
Houston's just straight niggas though.
But not black. Usually the black guys are the pimps.
Right.
So I noticed out here though that a lot of the customers were black and a lot of the black guys were attracted to me. So I kind of let my guard down. And it sounds weird even from me being a black woman speaking about black men as if they're categorically different than the other men, but in the business of prostitution they are. So
niggas is weird, huh?
When I got into this man's car, it was like a SUV. He was very nice, like overly nice, and he had to be only about, I don't know, 35, maybe younger, dark-skinned, young, had like a wife beater on. Seemed like, you know, a regular dude, which I was kind of used to, being customers of mine. But I did have a feeling of he was just so nice, giving me so many compliments, and he didn't want to go back to the hotel. He wanted a car date. So yes, like the last.
If I was one of these grimy, dirty ass, nasty ass niggas that did this, I would want to go car date too. I ain't doing that shit no motherfucking motel where a bunch of other niggas paid $20 just to get their nut off real quick. Not happening.
Last story. This is a car date that turned out to be dangerous. But I thought I was being saved by having him pull into a parking lot of a club because there were some people outside in the front of the club.
Yo,
and there
niggas
were
is foul,
a lot of cars
bro.
in the parking lot. So I figured he wouldn't try nothing because it's just too much proximity to other people. I was wrong. So the crazy thing is, we get hop in the back seat. He pays me.
So they get a money up front. They get a money before they do anything. It's kind of like, but damn, like that's like buying a burger before you that. Well, shit, you do pay for a burger before you get it. Damn. Well, shit.
Do
Guess
the
this shit
full
like
act,
eating burgers.
Okay. When he's done, like, you know by the reaction of him that he's done, he immediately starts choking me.
Whoa.
So he's on top of me in the back seat, choking me.
Oh shit.
Saying shut up before I even said anything. I was kind of shocked at first, so before I even screamed, I just kind of rose up and started choking him back.
Fighting back.
And because he didn't expect me to be so strong, he started punching me in my face.
Oh my
god. You see this scar on my nose?
Oh my god.
He gave me that. So he starts punching me in my face over and over and over. And that's when I started to scream. And he hopped out the car to get into the driver's seat because he was going to take me with him.
Oh, no.
And when he hopped out the car, I hopped in the front seat.
Yeah. Lock the door.
No, yeah. Okay, I hopped in the passenger seat where I had left my purse on the floor and grabbed his keys out the ignition where they were still, grabbed my purse and hopped out the passenger door, right?
Damn.
So instead of him getting in the car, he comes running around the car to get me while I'm holding his keys and my purse and screaming and trying to run. And he's literally wearing a wife beater, some socks, and a condom.
Oh my gosh, this nigga's out. Yo, bro. Fellas, hug your daughters. Take good care of them. So this could never be anything in their foreseeable future, bro. This nigga out running out here, wife beater, condom on, dick, and socks.
Was crazy. I remember like how he looked coming at me, but because he caught me and he grabbed my head.
Oh.
And he knocked my face into another car, and that broke my jaw.
Oh my god.
But I fell on the ground. I still had his keys and my purse, and I threw his keys one way and I threw my purse the other way. Wow. And of course he ran after his keys because now we're outside of the car. You're exposed out here. I'm screaming. And he got in his car and he drove off. As soon as he drove off, because my screams were so loud, the guy that I was paying, my pimp, my ex-pimp, he came driving up to me so fast. Like, get in. I don't even know how he found me, how he heard me. But I got in his car, and I noticed I couldn't talk. My jaw was broken, and I had my purse. I was wearing a dress.
Did they chase this
nigga? I had
nigga?
everything of mine, but my jaw was broken. My face was bloody. I'm getting all into it. I didn't even realize I wasn't on camera.
Damn.
So he tried to follow the guy for a second.
Didn't even go to the hospital. This nigga about his money so bad. He about the bread so bad. He didn't even go to the hospital, y'all. Where this nigga at?
But he lost us kind of fast because we wasn't from there. And we didn't want to get pulled over.
Yeah.
So I literally had to be dropped off at the hospital because, of course, my pimp couldn't come in there with me. It's early in the morning. I was dressed half naked. And obviously, you know, they would be looking to him for answers of what happened to me.
This a dog ass, like, this shit is GTA, bro. That's the most sickening, wild shit in the world. Damn, that's tough. That being said, like the video, sub up, comment up. You know what I'm saying? Let me know about how you feel about these types of vids. You know what I'm saying? Like going on, grabbing these TikToks and just bringing different things to y'all. This is wild. Y'all appreciate y'all. 2 other videos dropped with this, as well as my main channel video on Astral Dior. Thank y'all so much for the love that y'all are showing, bruh. Y'all really changing my life. This channel's already at 10K subs. Like 2 weeks ago, I had like 5. So y'all are really turning me up. So I really appreciate that. And I love y'all, bro. Y'all really don't even understand. That being said, we gone. Eddie thru.